What's going on, guys? Just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is Tuesday the 19th of June. And today we have quite a few confirmed deals to go through as well as potential rumours. So just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it will be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM as a transfer video. If there's a second upload, that'll be 9 PM. And finally, the question of the day, what do you think is going to be the next shock result at the World Cup? And that question, by the way, came from yesterday's episode because in the comment section a guy called J Mojo suggested it. Let me know your thoughts down below, but now let's jump on to confirmed deals. And the very first one is a contract extension for Stoke City. So despite being relegated to the Championship, Joe Allen has put pen to paper a new contract until 2022. And Stoke have been pretty busy so far in this transfer window, and I'm assuming at the moment they're definitely trying to get straight back into the Prem with promotion. And next I've got a goalkeeper called Dean Henderson. Yesterday he joined Sheffield United from Manchester United on a season-long loan. And some of you might also recognise him from FIFA 18 because during the EFL team this season he got on for Shrewsbury. And next up we have got Tomovic going to Chievo from Fiorentina for a fee of €2.5 million. And next up we've got a big transfer for newly promoted Wolves being Rui Patricio. The Portuguese international goalkeeper has made the move to Molineux from Sporting as a free transfer on a 4-year deal. And the reason it's a free transfer, I've mentioned previously before as well, is that Sporting right now, they're not in a very good position because the likes of Rui Patricio, William Carvalho, Gelson Martins, Bastos, Bruno Hernandez, I think 3 or 4 more have all terminated their contracts. So technically in regards to a transfer fee, again it's absolutely nothing, but for the player, he will receive a massive signing on bonus. And the final 3 confirmed deals today are with Atletico Madrid and all in fact in the France national team. So first I've got Lucas Hernandez signing a new contract until 2024. They also announced that Antoine Griezmann has signed a new deal until 2023 and the rumours right now are suggesting he's getting €25 million per year. And last Thursday he did announce he'll be staying at Atletico Madrid via a very strange documentary, and now again it's all been confirmed by Atletico and he's got a new deal. And the final one is Lamar, so not a contract extension this time, but an actual transfer from a different club. And I think about 3 or 4 days ago now, AS Monaco and Atletico did confirm it, but they were still working on some details. And last night Atletico confirmed that Lamar, he signed his contract and agreed his contract, but right now it's just subject to a medical and a transfer agreement with Monaco. Right, so that's it for confirmed deals today. Let's move on to potential rumours, and the first 3 or 4, they could be confirmed very soon. So first up, Sunderland have accepted a bid from Middlesbrough in excess of £5 million for Paddy McNair. And it is pretty much every single reliable outlet saying this now, and in regards to I think it's Brighton, they were interested, but Middlesbrough seemed to have beaten them to the signing. And next I've got James Madison, and this one again, according to BBC, Sky Sports News, and pretty much every single other bit of media, they're saying James Madison has chosen to join Leicester City over Southampton, and he's set to have a medical with the Foxes this week. It was announced yesterday that both Leicester and Southampton agreed a fee for him, around £22 million rising up to 25, but he's chosen Leicester and could be announced very soon. And next up one for West Ham, again according to every outlet, Issa Diop was in London yesterday to have his medical with West Ham, and the cost of the transfer is €25 million from Toulouse. And he is set to sign a 5-year contract with the Hammers, and for West Ham so far in this window, it seems to be going pretty well. They are still in talks to sign Pastore from Paris Saint-Germain, Issa Diop coming in, and potentially Felipe Anderson. And next up, according to the Daily Mirror, Crystal Palace are believed to be joining the fight to sign Jack Wilshere from Arsenal this summer on a free transfer. And Sky Sports are saying a number of Premier League clubs are interested and waiting for Jack Wilshere to make his decision. As for Arsenal, they have put a new contract offer on the table. But the reports yesterday were suggesting new Arsenal manager Unai Emery, he hasn't really seen Jack Wilshere as a key player. And because of that reason, he may leave the club on a free transfer, and again, Crystal Palace, I imagine a lot of other clubs are interested. And moving on to the second page, and the very first one's also to do with Arsenal, this time according to Bild in Germany. They're saying Arsenal have completed the transfer of Bernd Leno from Bayer Leverkusen, and the official announcement from the club is expected today. And BBC Sport are saying that Arsenal are in advanced talks with the goalkeeper from Bayer Leverkusen, but at this stage, it is not done just yet. And apparently it was decided yesterday and they're going ahead with the deal and he's expected to join, but they are still unclear as to what goalkeeper currently at Arsenal will make way. And the reports in Germany are suggesting a fee of around €25 million. Another player into Arsenal today is going to be Lucas Torreira. So according to Fabrizio Romano, Lucas Torreira is expected to have his medical at Arsenal soon, ahead of a £26 million move from Sampdoria. And the BBC are saying the Torreira pursuit is still ongoing, they're optimistic, but it's not done just yet, and the reason for the delay is because of the World Cup. But as I've said in many episodes now, Torreira for £26 million in this market, it seems like good business on paper. And a player linked to a move away from Arsenal today is going to be PATRICIO, and the source is Gazzetta dello Sport. So very short and said Napoli are targeting a loan move for the Arsenal goalkeeper. And this could also tie in with the BBC report before, saying that right now they're not sure what Arsenal goalkeeper will make way, and if it is PATRICIO, it means Ospina will be number 2 next season. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Carlo Ancelotti at one point for Chelsea, he was managing PATRICIO. And Napoli are also linked to Areola from Paris Saint-Germain, but at the same time, he's also linked to Roma. And the final one on this page, a very short one according to AS in Spain. Real Madrid midfielder Marcos Llorente is attracting the interest of La Liga rival Sevilla. That is all it says for now. It doesn't mention a fee or anything. If it is true, I imagine we'll find more information very soon. And next up, according to Calcio Mercato, AC Milan are looking at out-of-favour Sevilla midfielder Ganso, and as part of a deal, Milan could include Nikola Kalinic to go in the opposite direction. And keeping on the theme of Nikola Kalinic, by the way, something quite mad happened yesterday because before, against Nigeria, apparently he refused to come on as a sub. Like he was claiming he had a back problem, and because of that, he's been sent home from the World Cup. And next up, another player linked to Milan today is going to be Jose Callejon. So according to Red Italia, Milan have made the signing of Callejon from Napoli a priority. He'll cost a fee of €20 million and the player has already agreed to join Milan. And there are still some reports suggesting Milan could be in a bit of trouble because of financial fair play, but at this point in time, they're still interested in quite a few players. A final one on this page, again, very short one, according to Standard. Lucas Fabianski is set to join West Ham in a £7 million transfer from Swansea City. I'm not sure if West Ham are still trying to get Alfie Mawson as well from Swansea, but at the moment Fabianski for an experienced goalkeeper for £7 million, I think that's a good deal. And next up, according to RMC Sport, Mario Balotelli's agent, Mino Raiola, has said the Nice and Italian international striker could be in favour of a move to Marseille. And I read a couple days ago the fee to get him from Nice would be like €10 million, but Patrick Vieira, he's still trying to convince him to stay. And now one for Liverpool fans, this one is according to Telegraph. Liverpool have expressed an interest in Sporting winger Gelson Martins, one of a number of players who have cancelled his contract at the club this week. And it's the same situation as Rui Patricio going to Wolves because yes, he won't cost a transfer fee, but I imagine his wage could be quite high and a high signing on bonus. And over the last year or so, he's been into a lot of moves to Liverpool and also Arsenal, and apparently Arsenal bid for him a couple weeks ago. And it was last summer, just before he signed Mohamed Salah, I think it was quoted a fee of like €50 million. So to get him on a free transfer would be absolutely crazy, but also on top of that, you do have to somewhat consider the signing on bonus. But we do need more depth next season, and the likes of Shaqiri or Gelson Martins, it could be just that. And next up, according to AS, the move of Kevin Gameiro to Valencia is very close now after the player agreed terms of almost €2 million per season. And by the looks of it, he's taken a massive wage cut to make the move because apparently it's around half what he's on right now at Atletico. But despite the player agreeing terms with Valencia haven't agreed terms with Atletico. And next up, a very interesting one for Tottenham fans regarding Ndombele, and the source is L'Equipe. Premier League side Tottenham have opened talks with Lyon about the possible transfer of France international youth midfielder Ndombele. Tottenham are trying to work out the opening bid for him should be, and judging by the report, the initial one was in the region of €40 million. And the president of Lyon, being Jean-Michel Houlart, his response to the €40 million, he said he's not for sale. And L'Equipe are saying Lyon would consider an offer though of upwards of €60 million. And Ndombele so far has only played one full season in Ligue 1, having joined Lyon on loan last summer with an option to buy of €8 million. And obviously since then they've activated that release clause of €8 million again, and potentially very soon could make a massive profit instantly. And with Moussa Dembele potentially going off to the Serie A of China, a replacement for him, it could well be Ndombele. Actually, I do go on to say if Dembele is sold, they would be interested in bidding €60 million. And Chelsea have also made an inquiry for him, but not to Lyon, but instead to Ndombele's entourage. And the reason for that is because potentially N'Golo Kante could be leaving Chelsea this summer, and they see him as a good replacement. And now go on to the next page, and the very first one is according to Mediaset. Man City and Napoli have reached an agreement for midfielder Jorginho. A fee is believed to be in the region of €15 million plus bonuses. And Fabrizio Romano has also had a say on this by saying Jorginho is getting closer to Man City. The talks are now ongoing about add-ons with Napoli to finalise the deal. This transfer has dragged on a little bit, but for Man City, it looks like they'll finally get their man. And next up, according to the Daily Mail, Manchester United are preparing a £60 million bid to take Willian from Chelsea this summer. And Willian has been linked to Manchester United quite a bit in the past, again including this summer, last summer, and back in January. The reason for that is because of Jose Mourinho. And he doesn't get on too well with Antonio Conte, because if you go back a month or so, when Chelsea won the FA Cup, he put a picture on Instagram and covered up Antonio Conte. But it does seem that Chelsea could be bringing in Sarri from Napoli, so maybe he could consider his future after that. And another player linked to move away from Chelsea today is going to be Eden Hazard. So according to Marca, Hazard has said that Real Madrid know what to do if they want to sign him, but he does still insist he has a project to complete at Chelsea. And again, talking about Real Madrid, he did say, "Do they interest me? Yes, maybe." And whether it's this summer, next summer, or maybe even the year after that, at some point down the line, I think he'll become a Galactico. And the final one today is one of the biggest transfer sagas so far this summer, and it went quiet for a fair amount of time because obviously before, Lyon announced that talks with Liverpool had broken down. But last night, Nabil Fekir's agent was speaking on French TV as to why his client did not sign for Liverpool. So he said he didn't sign because it's not over, that's not the end of the story. And apparently he also mentioned Fekir passed his medical checks at Liverpool, and again suggested the story isn't over, we wait for the next one. And to be fair, when Lyon started doing these public statements, Liverpool still haven't said a single thing about it, which for me, it kind of hints that potentially something could happen in the future. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. It'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, down below in the description box. The current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video. There's a second upload every 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what do you think is going to be the next shock result in the World Cup? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.